Thanks for joining me again. Well, the video that you're about to see was recorded 2 weeks ago and was supposed to be posted before the previous video on this channel, which was about the medium format camera. Now, for one reason or another, it didn't happen and I shelved the video, decided not to run it, but today I'm going to run it. Let's watch the video first, and then when I come back, I'm going to explain to you why I shelved it and then why I decided to run it. So enjoy the video.
I've been running round in circles, chasing my tail and lost my way, seeking shelter in different corners, never finding a place to stay. Somehow ended up here on the ground. Brother, help me up, I've fallen down.
Today what I thought I'd do is I'm going to do sort of like get back onto the theme of local New Zealand and just do something ordinary really. And every day I travel a piece of road here, and as I've been coming up the road, I'm just thinking to myself that, you know, there's little pieces of subject matter that would be really interesting to photograph, and especially at this time of day when we've just got the sun coming up, it's winter and we've got a lot of cloud cover, so we've got some you know, filtered light, and it's quite nice, and it's just ordinary, it's very ordinary, it's very rough farmland, nothing extremely beautiful, but I just find little pockets of interest in it throughout my journey up this road. But anyway, what I thought I'd do is I'm going to walk the stretch of road. It's about 3 or 4 kilometres of road. I'm just going to walk it, because when you walk it you see it differently. You know, you drive it in a car, you see these things and you see bits and pieces, but you know, it's very difficult to stop. So I'm going to just walk that road. It's just rural New Zealand, nothing fancy, nothing pretty, but hopefully I can see something in it and portray it to you guys in a nice way. So let's get started while the light's good. Could easily have shot this in black and white today, actually. Even that's actually quite interesting. Bamboo shelter belt, the bamboo shelter belt. See, that's you know, need to go. There we go. Just a nice little shot of the bamboo there, blue sky, green bamboo. Probably taken about 6 photographs of this road so far, but there is something I like about it. Let's take another 2 actually, another 2 pictures of it. It's just pictures of the road. I don't know. Just seen something here. No, that's not a picture. You've also got to know when not to take a picture. It's very important. You've also got to know when not to take a picture. While I'm talking to you here, I've just seen something up there, and again, it's just something or nothing really, but it just sparks my interest. There is this beautiful little seed head here. I've got these lovely little seed heads up here, and oh yeah, we've got exposure just right there. I'm taking one of that. plan today was to walk about 4 or 5 Ks. At the moment I've walked about 1.5 K, 2 kilometers, and I'm already, sheesh, I'm up to 26, this is my 26th frame, so I've only got 10 frames left. Again, just harping on my process, because I think it's maybe a good theme for this video, and it just kind of just explains how I go through things. Like I just said previously, like, you know, you first get attracted to something when you first see it, and then you know, you can kind of build on it from there. And this is a good example of that. I have got this, again, it's a pole supporting wire. Now I first just kind of like attracted to the actual pole itself, but then on closer inspection I can see there's another power line in the background, and then from this pole there's a piece of wire that's going to that other pole. Now when I'm putting my camera to my eye, I'm kind of in frame. I'm getting, again, something that could be nothing, but something that could be something. This would make a really nice black and white picture, because it's more about symmetry and balance, framing and stuff like that, and how you frame it. If you want to kind of GPS me or find out where I am today, here we are. Right now I am on the corner of Forestry Road and Forestry Road, Otawa, New Zealand. Forestry Road and Gizi Road, Otawa, New Zealand, and that's where we are. So if you want to go and check that out, you can, here we go. Go and check that out on Google Maps, find out where I am. Okay, well that was the video, and up until that point everything went smoothly. I got home and proceeded with the whole developing process. Now up until now I've had some real headaches with C41, but on this instance it wasn't the C41 that caused the problems. For whatever reason I just could not get the film loaded onto the spool properly, no matter how hard I tried. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I had to kind of divide the roll of film into 2 spools. In doing so, I had to kind of take my hands out of the bag, get another developing tank and load half of the film in one tank and half of the film in the other. Now in the process of doing that, I light damaged half of the roll. One half is fine, but the other wasn't. Anyway, that was fine. I was, you know, prepared to kind of live with it. At the end of the day, I just needed to get some pictures. Any pictures, you know, is better than no pictures. So, 2 loads of developing to do. I developed both rolls and got them out okay. As expected, one of the rolls was damaged by light, the other was fine. I scanned the images, and that's where the real disappointment set in, because I took a look at the images once I'd scanned them and just wasn't happy with them. And you know, they weren't what I was expecting. So anyway, I proceeded with the edit, started putting the video together, and then, you know, half-heartedly really, got to a point where I just thought to myself, you know, this is just not going to work. I wasn't happy with the images, you know, I didn't really want to showcase them in the video. I didn't feel that they told the story that I wanted them to tell. So I shelved the whole thing and then put it to one side and then carried on with the video that I produced last week, which was on the medium format camera. Anyway, yesterday I thought I'd just revisit the whole video and just, have a look at the images and just, make sure I'd made the right decision about canning the whole thing. So as I was looking through the pictures, I kind of got wondering to myself what it is I really want to achieve with this channel. And I kind of came to the conclusion that, rather than sort of try and show that everything I do is perfect and spot on, I think it's kind of, a valuable thing to kind of pass on to other people, my mistakes and my ups and downs. And I thought, well, that's what I want this channel to be about. I want it to be a real kind of day-to-day experience of what I'm doing. And not everything that I do turns out, spiffingly. So I thought, let's proceed with this thing. And then the more that I looked at the pictures, the more that I actually realized that I had actually achieved what I set out to achieve. The pictures I wanted to show a normal kind of side of New Zealand. That's my idea. That's the whole reason for doing this kind of video, is just to show you what normal New Zealand is like. And, just like a snapshot or it's a timepiece of where I live, I guess, and just normal New Zealand. Like I said, it's not a postcard. It's not perfection. So looking at the images, I kind of just thought, well, I have actually done what I set out to do. And, on top of that, I've documented the process in doing that, which kind of like, regardless of what the pictures are like at the end of the day, it kind of finishes or completes the story, I think. Looking at the pictures now and looking at the defects in them, I kind of like the light leaks and the, because they're natural, they're real, they're not some preset that I've put on there. It's just real stuff, it's actually been achieved in a real way, and it's just, the whole thing is blood, sweat and tears, I guess. It's just it makes the work unique rather than being sort of generic like everybody else's work. This is unique to me, unique to my process. And like I said before, having documented the process from start to finish with the video and then showing you the pictures, it kind of completes a really nice picture. So regardless of the quality of the end product, I think that it's valid. It's a real process, and I'm presenting to you reality. So hopefully you'll enjoy it, and hopefully you get it. And again, some of you may and some of you may not, but that's up to you guys. So anyway, I'm going to quickly show you the images shortly, and you can make up your own mind what you think of them. But quickly before I do that, please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so. I'd really appreciate it. Please follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The link's below for that. That would be awesome. Pictures from this episode will be on my website. You just check out the link below for that. And like, share the video if you can. Really appreciate it. It helps me and helps grow the channel, so that would be awesome. So here are the pictures. Hopefully you'll enjoy them. Until next time, please take care. Please come back again, and haere from New Zealand. Take care. Goodbye.
I've been running round in circles, chasing my tail and lost my way, seeking shelter in different corners, never finding a place to stay. Somehow ended up here on the ground. Brother, help me up, I've fallen down. I know that I've hurt the ones that I hold dear, the ones I love. Thought that I would find the answers, drinking till my feet felt numb, just like Father did when I was young. I don't know how I could be so dumb. I've been lost far too long. I can't see, I'm trapped in darkness. Life has turned its back on me, it seems. Brother, help me up, I've fallen down. Have you ever felt like someone who's meant to be somewhere else, caught inside a state of mind where nothing is really making sense? That's why I've been left here on the ground. Sister, help me up, I've fallen down. I've been lost far too long. I can't see, I'm trapped in darkness. Life has turned